Going on YouTube? This is Samuraius, and today we are going to be unboxing the amazing Nintendo Switch 2. Let's go ahead and get started with this. If you guys want to see more unboxing videos of anything in the future, please leave a like. Please, if you're new to the channel, also don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more Nintendo gameplay, I'm going to plan on streaming the new Pokemon Legends ZA, sometime in the future when it releases. So, if you guys want to see that, my Twitch channel will also be in the link in the description as well. So please check that out and leave a follow as well. Be much appreciated. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this unboxing video. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox this baby. It's going to be kind of weird to do this over my desk, but yeah. But this is the box, as you can see. This is the regular edition. It has no games included with it, so I just got the cheapest one I could get for now. I will be exchanging this one out to get the ZA edition if there is one, but if there's not, then basically I'm just, I have this one, so basically a placeholder for now. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm trying to figure out where I need to open it up from without damaging the console. It looks like, okay, I see, there's these little flaps that we gotta open up from the side here. So let's go ahead and get her open here carefully. There we go. There's this little tab here that you need to open up, and then the box should just come on release. There we go. Okay, so there are going to be some instructions. I'm gonna try my best to put them in a way I can for you guys to see. So step one, so plug it in basically. Obviously there's that, and then tells you basically how to plug it in from AC to its actual console. Then the Joy-Cons are on the Switch itself. You get the idea. Every box that you buy for a console, it's gonna have instructions on how to set it up, and you get the idea. So there's that to consider. But anyway, let's go ahead and open the rest of this baby up. Okay, it looks like it's opening from this side here. It might block the camera. Okay, so I don't want to ruin the surprise, so let's go ahead and reveal what's inside. I'm going to move my mouse over. This is the dock. Looks like these are the two Joy-Cons. Oh, wow. They're a little heavier than I expected. Interesting. But I'm going to get these opened up. There, so that way you guys can see it. So this is what the blue Joy-Con looks like. I will also have camera footage of me putting the Joy-Cons onto the Switch itself. So I'm just going to set those aside for now. This is the red one here. So, and the red one, I want you guys to see it as well. Here, let me move my hand so you guys can see it. So, as you can see, if I move it up closer, it's hard to see because it's really black, but there's the C button. I've heard things online saying you have to pay a subscription for this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that C button is for something important, but I'm not very certain. If you guys know what that's for, you guys can, drop it in the comments, and I'll read it after. But yeah, this is kind of neat. They're a lot longer than the other ones, which I like because they feel great in my hands. So that's also great to know. And I don't know 100% certain if you can use your old Switch stuff. Oh wow! So this is the. Oh dang! This is the Switch itself. Neat. Okay. Look at that on the back. It says Switch 2 on it. And the screen, you can tell, is a lot wider here. I'm going to go grab my first Switch and do a little comparison between the two. So, oops, sorry there, puppy. Didn't mean to hit you. You can tell by difference, this one here from the box. Oh, I got to move it over. This one here from the box is a lot longer. And this is the regular Switch. You can tell a screen difference here. Let me move my camera. You can tell a screen difference. The Switch 2 is bigger than the Switch 1 screen. So that's like a big upgrade there. Just put back my Switch 1 here. There we go. It's back on the dock. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this rest of this opened up. Now, PSA, if you open the Switch up, whatever you do, don't peel off the screen cover. I guess I don't really notice it on there, but looks like it's built in, so I won't be peeling that baby off. I'm just gonna move some of this stuff inside. Inside the other flap of the box, looks like we got the, oh wow, huh. So we got the little controller thing if you apply both Joy-Cons on there. I want to see what happens if we do this. Oh wow. Did you guys hear that? Huh, how do you get them off is the real question. Oh, is this it? Ah, there we go. There's that button that you press. So there's a little, so let's say you put these two on, you're trying to get them off. If you rotate the controller and the other thing around, on the back of it, there's going to be this little button you need to press. Press it towards there, and it should just snap off the thing there, nice and smooth. Because these are like magnetic controllers. So there's that to consider. And I'll be messing with that later on, but yeah. And this looks like inside we have the dock. I gotta open this up. Hang on. So you guys can see the dock. And this is the dock itself. So you can tell between your, if you're looking at your Switch 1's dock versus the second one, you can tell that the second one here has a curved edge on the top versus a rectangular edge on the top. So that's kind of neat. And I want to see something too while I'm at it. That's going to fit real nice on where my monitor sits. And then the last thing inside the box, looks like we have its cable. And oh wow, the cable separates from itself. That's kind of neat. So that means, wow, they've really upgraded that. Let me show you what these look like, by the way, if you guys are really interested to see that. So this is the cord for it, or this is the thing that you plug into your wall. And then this is the little cord that it comes with, so you can go ahead and plug it into that, and then plug it into your dock, and then your Switch or whatever, and then you should be all ready to rumble. And then I think I missed a part in the box as well, which I'm gonna get to here in a second. Looks like it's inside here in this little flap, because I know basically just the manual. But this is the Switch 2 cable and a bunch of other accessories as well. So this is the HDMI cable that comes with it. Looks really different from the other one, because the other one specifically said Switch. It said Nintendo Switch on there. I believe it said on the cable. And then also in your box, you'll get these little like straps and things to you know, for your Switch, so that way you want to play like say for example Just Dance, things that come with it too when you bought your Switch. But yeah, I'm gonna move over to my camera. We're gonna talk a little bit more, and then we're gonna move into some setting up footage from my capture card. Okay, so before we get started here, I want to tell you something about the dock. If you're wondering why the HDMI port's not on the back, it's because the dock here has a secret compartment that you need to open up. So there you go. As you can see, if you take this panel off, there will be inside the AC adapter and HDMI out. So if you guys are like freaking out that it's not there, it's there. You just gotta pull the back panel out so that way you guys know where it's at. I was almost freaking out for a little second, but here we go. I'm gonna get this set up while we're at it. But yeah, if you guys want to see more unboxing videos, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah. And it looks like with the cable in there, you gotta leave the panel out. That's scary. So I might make a I might make a 3D print of something so that way I can make it like the previous Switch. That's something I'm gonna do in the future. So, yeah. Which is good I got my hands on this, because now I can make some own adaptations of, like, on the back panel for 3D printing. Because, I would want something like, you know, to be able to close the back, keep the cables protected, and, oh, it looks like, oh no, wait a minute. If you adjust the cable right, it looks like it can be closed, but I don't want to ruin the cable, so I'm going to mess with that later on. Let's just go ahead and get her set up. That way you guys can see gameplay of me setting it up on my capture card. And, yeah. Also, if you guys want to see my, live stream of Pokemon in October, please leave a follow on my Twitch. My Twitch will be in the description. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get this baby plugged in. So now, when you, turn on your Switch for the first time, unfortunately you guys can't see it, but, it's gonna pop up with this to put on the Joy-Cons. And now, we're gonna go ahead, put this in our dock. Here we go. So, when you get to this menu on your Switch, you will decide whether or not you want to do English, the Americas, accept, next, internet settings. You'll search your network. Yeah, I'm just going to do my network, and then I'll be right back because I'm going to put in this, I'm going to put my internet password in. Alright, once you've successfully connected your Switch, we're going to go to the next step here. Or Switch 2. You'll download update data. You'll pick your time zone. I'm just going to do... I don't know why like the quality looks like this, but I'm going to fix it after this is done. But, let's see here. I'm just gonna do... Doesn't show mine. We're just gonna do Chicago for now. With Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. You can just adjust the stand to get the best viewing angle. Detach the Joy-Con controllers as shown. Hold on, I'm gonna edit my console screen, make it a little bit larger so it's a little bit more full screen for you guys. I'm gonna do it like this for now. Okay, to detach the Joy-Cons, like I was saying earlier, you go behind the controller, press this little flap, and then it will release. And then pull it to the side when you're changing your playstyle. You can use multiple accessories as you had bought in your package. You can buy that. You can hook up your Joy-Cons to this little controller thing. They have little straps shown on the screen here that you can attach. If you're playing like Just Dance or something, you don't want to throw your Joy-Con like the TV or something like Alvin the Chipmunk did, and with his Wii remote back in the day. And so that's there. All of it exists. There's accessories for you to try if you guys are looking for stuff. Search it on Amazon or wherever you purchase your Nintendo products. You can choose a style and change it any time. Now it's downloading update data. We're going to give it a few seconds. I'm going to change the quality of this because I also want to fix that as well. I think that's what it looks like when it starts. But yeah. Okay, you'll get this prompt once you're done updating the Switch. Now, once it's done, it's going to give me no signal. And then after that, I'll need to power it back on, which it will. Now I have to swap back to my HDMI. And there you go. System update is complete. And just, oh yeah, look at that. The quality looks way better. So yeah, I don't know why the Nintendo company did that, but I have a Switch 1. I'm not going to do this just yet because I'm waiting a bit until I get more information before I do my actual data on the Switch from my old Switch 1 to the CA edition, the Switch 2, even if they make it. And if not, I feel like I can do this later. Okay. Add without signing in. We're just gonna do... I'm just gonna do a random icon for now. I'm just gonna do Kirby. I'm just gonna do YT user. Just for now. It's just a short nickname. And then we can skip parental controls. Only micro SD express cards with features the marks shown in this image are supported. Other SD cards will not work. Okay, good to know. How to insert. I want to know about that. Open the stand on the back of the system. Insert the micro SD card into the micro SD card slot. We can skip that now since we did that. And the setup is complete. Let's go to home. That's cool. That is sweet. And welcome to your brand new Nintendo Switch 2. There it is. And yeah. You can check your controllers. You can virtual game cards if you have it. Again, I need to look into information what games can be played on the Switch 2 because I don't know. Some games might not be backwards compatible. But yeah. I'm going to go to system settings. I want to look at display settings. 120 hertz, yep, I want all that. Adjust HDR, we'll be fine with that. Adjust screen size. I need to adjust this as well so it matches my current screen. That seems about right. Yeah, okay. And, yeah. Bless me, holy cow. But this is your Switch 2. I'm gonna try. I want to read something first before I put anything in to test to see what kind of game we want to try. So let's say, and I do a Nintendo Switch 1 game on Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, you can play Nintendo Switch 1 games on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo confirmed near compatible backwards compatibility for both physical and digital games. Okay, you can insert your Switch 1 games cartridges into the Switch 2 and play them without issue. Alright, I'm gonna grab a game from my Switch 1, and I'm gonna do... Let's do... What game do I have available? We're gonna do Super Smash Bros. Because that was one game that kind of built the hype of buying a Switch. Besides, well, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which I had bought. That's why I wanted to buy a Switch in the first place. So, to get a game cartridge in, is there a flap I need to open up? Oh, there we go. How do I get that in there is the question. Let me see. How do I get this in there? Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. Okay. Lift the flap up. Don't yoink it out, otherwise you will break that part. And you will have a trouble reading your games. But anyways, let's go ahead. Load this up, see what the quality looks like. We're just going to start software. Just for now. So you guys can kind of see what this looks like for yourselves. looks kind of neat. It looks really good. Dude, this looks fantastic. Oh my god. Options. Brightness. Let me press the home button. Download options, cancel download. Yep, just cancel download. We're not going to download anything, which you can do. But for my question here, I just want to make sure. I do system. Data clear options. Data management, move system. Okay. I'm just curious about, like, afterwards. But, So if you do what I did, say if you're going to transfer, say you're going to go the route that I'm going to buy the Switch 2 ZA Edition. Let's see here. I'm just researching this up. Okay, here we go. Nintendo support has it. So I'm gonna get this real quickly for you guys before we end the video. Okay. Let's see here. I just have to do some reading here before I can give you the right initial setup. You can perform a system transfer by uploading your Nintendo Switch console data to a server local communication. Let's see. Move system, micro SD. Okay. That's about it. That's pretty much about it. Stop charging around 90%. Shortens the amount of time the system can be used while unplugged, but can help reduce loss of battery capacity over time. Let's do that. System battery percentage. I want that. Okay, I need to search up something else. Okay. So, if you do skip on the initial setup, because you don't know for sure if you're going to keep this Switch at all because you're waiting for the ZA edition, what you're going to do is you'll need to do two of the options. Number one, if you skip the initial setup and you're still planning on keeping the Switch, to do this afterwards. Because if Nintendo never does a Switch 2 console edition with the personalized skin of ZA, then what you're going to need to do is you'll need to use the cloud save feature with Nintendo Switch Online. You'll also need to sign in with the same Nintendo account that was on the old Switch and download games you want to retrieve save data from the eShop. So, step one is you will connect to the internet, enter your password if it has a password, and then after that, you are going to add your Nintendo account that you used on your Switch 1 on your Switch 2. And then after that, you will download all the stuff. You'll download all of your old games that you had digitally from eShop, and it should be there. And then to check cloud saves, you can navigate to system settings, which would be right here, I believe. Data management, which would be data clear options, I believe, but I could be wrong. But I want basic dark, obviously, that looks way cleaner. Amiibo, you can edit a me. You can add a user and then basically just sign into a Nintendo account. Which, yeah, then I should be able. But important considerations, according to what I searched up, if you skip the initial system transfer during setup, you won't be able to use the local transfer method. Cloud saves are key. Switch Online and active Nintendo Switch Online subscriptions required for cloud saves, which I basically have. You'll need to manually download the games to your Switch 2 from the eShop to retrieve their save data, which is very easy to do, because I've played online on most of them. Well, most of them, but not all of them. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. But, one more thing. Yeah. That's okay, though, because, again, wasn't really sure if I was going to add my user on here, because I want to wait until the ZA edition is available. So, there you have it. That is going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing and the preview of the menu as well, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel and want to see more unboxing videos, please subscribe. And, yeah. If you guys have any more Nintendo Switch 2 information you guys want to leave in the comments that I didn't cover, please leave it in the comments so I can read it, so I know 100% for the future, and for people who watch this video that are looking at buying a Nintendo Switch 2 or waiting for the ZA edition of Nintendo Switch 2. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, if you guys want to see my Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay when I first live stream it, please follow my Twitch. That'll be in the link in the description. And, yeah, this is Samurais. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Adios.